Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, if you've been following the series, you know that since I, excuse me, since I first started doing this, I've been going on eBay and buying up every junk engine that I can find, $10 or less. And this is the result. I now have 33 of them. And 3 of these I paid $12 for. The rest of them were all $10 or less. And I've refinished several of them and put new motors in them, rebuilt them, converted a lot of wind-up engines to power. For example, this is a wind-up conversion. This is a wind-up conversion. This is a wind-up conversion, all been repainted, of course. This is an original wind-up that hasn't been converted yet. But this is a wind-up conversion. And you can get these things really cheap. A broken wind-up you can get for 10 bucks. And then what I do is I look around for a 400 that isn't running and buy it just to get the motor out of it. The 400 motor is a virtual universal replacement for any Marx engine. I've got a 588. I picked this up at an antique store. Actually came in a box of parts that I bought. And there's an old original motor. It needs brushes, but it's up and running. And like I said, I just want to do a quick video on some of these engines. Here's a Marx Mercury. I found this at an antique store for $10.50. Even has the original motor in it. Runs really well. And then I've got 2 666s as a double header over there. And like I said, all this stuff was from eBay, all being sold for parts. And if you know how these Marx engines work, you can take these things apart and have them running in a matter of minutes, in most cases. As long as there's nothing mechanically or physically wrong with it. If it has a burned winding or a bad armature or something like that, yes, you can use it for parts. But in most cases, any engine that's being sold for parts, you can usually have them running pretty quick if you understand how the Marx motor works. So these are the engines. Here's a myriad of different cars, both Lionel and Marx, tin litho, plastic, 6-inch, 10-inch. And then, of course, all of the cars on the track itself. I didn't set out to begin collecting tin litho. It just sort of happened. Every time I would buy something on eBay, I would get a tin litho car with it, or it would come with a tender, or it would come with a broken something. And so all these have replacement wheels. A lot of them were bent. A lot of them were really bent. Really rusty, as you can see. Some of them are like new. Some of them aren't. But they were all cheap, and that was the important part. And so I'd replace the wheels and straighten the bodies out, replace the chassis if I had to. And a lot of these Marx have mismatched wheels on them. You know, all parts from other cars. These 3 cars are all Lionel. And I found these on eBay for just a couple of dollars, missing the trucks. And so I would buy broken Marx cars that had 4-wheel trucks and just scavenged the parts. So I converted all 3 of these to Marx. And I've had a lot of fun doing this. And now that I have the setup or the layout, the table's built, the room's finished. So now I can really get into this and see what I can really do with it. But so far, so good, having a lot of fun. And this has been really inexpensive to do. All of these engines, 10 bucks or less. So there's, I don't know what they're actually worth, but I've spent, I don't know, about $300 on 33 engines. So that's not too bad. And all of these run. Every single one of them run. So I just wanted to do a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.